introduce you to Ace. Ace, let's get money. Cash flow.
Hey everybody, this is Adika Ace Cash Powell, the certified public accountant, and we're back with another episode of Cash Flow. Today we have a special guest, Carmen Strather, the CEO of Shoestring Consulting. She's got some good info about entrepreneurship, her company's mission, and her goals. So I'm really excited to be interviewing her today. But let's get into the Capital Corner, brought to you by MVP Credit Score. I want to talk to you guys about pitch competitions and access to grant money in your city. So there's different types of small business associations. It's particularly in Detroit. There's Motor City Match. We also have Prosperous and the Build Institute, but there's many more. And these groups allow people to get loan money and grant money to support new entrepreneurship ideas, as well as established businesses that have been around. So make sure you check that out in your city. Look for events where you can meet people from these programs and get information on how to present your business, do a business plan. All right, and that way you can get some grant money or even be able to find loans that are not traditional through your bank. All right, and that's the Capital Corner tip for the day. All right, and then we'll be right back with Carmen.
The idea of starting a new business is exciting, but one will have to go through lots of obstacles before it turns into reality. Financial decisions made on the early stages of forming the business will dictate whether the venture will succeed or fail. But with Pettis, we'll help your business maximize in profits while minimizing your tax burden. We'll help you weigh the pros and cons of each financial decision you will take. We'll also form your business and set you up with free accounting software to help you keep track of your income and expenses. Don't risk making a mistake. Contact Pettis LLC, your full-service accounting firm in Detroit, for practical advice that will help you make the best decisions for your new business.
All right, welcome back. We are here with Carmen Strather, CEO of Shoestring Consulting. So Carmen, what kind of got you involved in consulting and into entrepreneurship?
I mean, honestly, I have been an entrepreneur and had an entrepreneurial spirit since my birth. My dad has really been into real estate, so
okay.
I grew up playing Monopoly games.
Yes, I love Monopoly.
Yeah, Monopoly.
I'll take it very seriously.
Don't play with my family though, because we're brutal.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I opened up my own clothing store directly after graduating from college.
Okay.
And then I moved back here to help with the family business and real estate, and through that I've been branching out more and more to help others with their business pursuits.
Oh, that's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of talk about Shoestring. What's your mission there, the vision there, and kind of what sets it apart from other consulting companies?
Well, first and foremost, it's I've been going through a spiritual journey the past year and a half, and Shoestring is all about putting God first.
Okay.
Really putting my beliefs out there, my love and my relationship with Him, and like showing that like anything's possible when you have God front and center, because He's the one that ultimately delivers our purpose.
Yes.
And then He's the one that kind of guides us and directs us on our journey.
Right. So when you're sitting down with a client, what's the process, or how are you going through that and explaining that to them?
First of all, I think it's really about identifying someone's purpose. I think with any business, you have to start with the purpose. Why are you doing what you're doing? And then once you really get down to the root purpose, it typically is in helping others.
Yes,
right? So
of course.
With PNP, like what's your purpose?
Yeah, I mean, deep down, it's really about the Detroit economy. Mm-hmm. So I provide services in accounting and tax, but really what I'm trying to do is help these businesses grow so they can hire more people, right? And so from an economic standpoint, that's people working, but also providing a good product or service also helps the community, because now you're giving people the item or the service that they need in order for them as individuals to move forward economically, maybe increase their net worth.
Yeah, and I can tell, through everything that you've done, that like you are moving forward and like living your life through your purpose to help the community, whether it's through like these shows and providing the education or through your tax and accounting services. So it's really about kind of helping people to be on a similar journey that you are, but doing it in whatever lane God has for them, whether it's, you know, nail service or like hair or helping out with homelessness or legal and accounting. Like it's the whole range. We can all be living our purpose in connection with God and like filling that part that He is calling us to fill.
Awesome. We'll be right back with more from her.
Hey, welcome to Thinkers Co-working Spaces located on Jefferson and Chalmers. Hey, give us a call at 313-728-5662 or 313-850-3703. We have all the space that you need. Weddings, baby showers, meetings, you name it, we got it. We aim to please, or look us up at thinkerscoworkingspaces.com or at thinkthinkers.com. Thinkers, baby.
All right, and we're back with Carmen. She was talking to us about, you know, her mission, what motivates her. I kind of wanted to ask, what moments or moment in your life did you kind of come to the realization that this is the way to look at things as far as spiritually versus just monetarily?
Oh, there was a distinct moment in my life when I felt God's love and presence for like fill me for the very first time. People sometimes refer to this as like the Holy Spirit moment, but experience God's love when you are at your lowest point.
Yes.
When you are broken and you really don't feel like you can move forward anymore, but then to realize that God is right there with you and He loves you so much. It's like that realization. That is like, it's like, that is when you know for a fact that if everyone else had that same connection with God, that this world would be such a beautiful place. And I pray to like be able to spread His love out into the world and to be able to wake people up to Him more and more. And then, and like since then, I've just been on this journey of turning to Him and trusting in Him to be obedient with each step that I kind of take and like learning through my experiences with both my successes and my failures. So much of it has been this journey, but then also it's just like, I just love helping people. I just love serving people. I love being able to play a part in helping them better connect with God, helping them better connect with their purpose to be able to move forward and like make an impact in this world.
I mean, that's powerful. I think what you're saying is very strong and powerful, and I think a lot of people are thinking that way, but they get away from it because of the daily struggle. Gotta pay bills, so they're caught up between hustling and their mission. So what kind of goals do you have for your business or for yourself, short-term and long-term, kind of what's your outlook over the next 12 months and then maybe like 5-10 years down the road?
I mean, I think first of all, it's like, in order to fully live a life that is seeking God, that's going to get you to be your best self, you have to put that trust in God first. You have to be willing to take the steps and the movements to best be able to live out your like purpose. So one of the quotes that's on the Shoestring site is, and I think it's right up there if you guys can see it, but it's like, don't let perfect be the enemy of good. So it's about just taking steps each and every day to just move forward in the projects that like God has in your heart. So, I mean, it's like I'm working with a homeless outreach nonprofit called Life Ministry.
Wonderful.
I am taking on an urban farming project called Project Harvest.
Okay.
I am doing creating this online site, Better Biz & Co., to help people get all of the tools that they need to be able to move forward on their entrepreneurial path. So like, I see all of these amazing things that God is leading me towards, these huge companies and projects that can make such a significant and positive impact for our community. But the most important thing that I do is just take everything one day at a time, remember to rest when he calls me to like rest, and like trust in him to kind of lead the steps, because it is him that's making all of these different things happen through me.
Well, I mean, I want to thank you so much for, sitting down with us and talking with us. How do people get in contact with you or find you on social media?
Yes, so my Instagram account, and you can kind of read, I guess, the words that God's called me to put out through that, because it really has been about this journey so far, and I am starting to hopefully transition to more highlight the projects that I'm working out on.
Wonderful. When
they are ready. But that is Shoestring Detroit. My website is also www.shoestringdetroit.com. You can email me at dream@shoestringdetroit.com. But as far as my services to other people go, because the different projects that I'm talking about are kind of my own personal projects that God's put on my heart, which will be under this Shoestring name. But as far as helping others, I help in business plan assistance, I help in website design, I help in branding, logo. Like, I am here to equip people with whatever tools that they need to be able to move forward in their purpose, or at the very least connect them to someone that can help them.
That's wonderful. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll be back with more. Stay tuned.
Baby Backs, located on 7 Mile in Livernois. Specialize in high quality ribs, soul food, and assorted desserts. Come on now, you already know. Ribs so good, you'll swear they magic.
Hey, welcome back. All right, so now that we did this wonderful interview with Carmen, I'm gonna get right into our investment tip, brought to you by Financial. It's the new year is right upon us. So one thing that I think is important for entrepreneurs to do is set a budget for the new year. Look at what your spending is going to be. You can do that by month or by quarter, and kind of have an understanding of what you're going to put into marketing, what you're going to put into office supplies and different things that allow you to, do business. Also think about saving money. Make sure you pay yourself as a business owner. You got to make sure you pay yourself, but also make sure that you put money aside for taxes. Whether that's going to be your income tax, payroll, or sales tax. Maybe if you're, doing transportation, you got fuel tax. And, if you're working out of the state, remember that some states have different income tax rules. So that's just, make sure that you're got a budget, understand where your spending is going to be for 2019. And I think it'll help you along your lines of driving revenue. So that's my investment tip. We're also going to talk about our celebrity and sellout, and I wanted to talk about a person that's very empowering, definitely a model for entrepreneurs to follow. The great Oprah Winfrey. She has been around for a long time, probably 30 plus years. Her show was officially aired in 1986. So that just goes to show you that she's been around. And that also gives people an idea of what it really takes to get to that level, because now she has a net worth of close to $3 billion. She has her own television network, and she does a lot of philanthropy, which I think is part of that mission beyond just making money, but doing something that's changing people's lives. And so being able to have that influence, which I find crazy, because she still works as an actress, she's still producing movies, but she doesn't really have to. So it's like, what's driving her to change the world, even though she might have came from low income, even poverty level, and she had some significant, events in her life that kind of given her perspective. I also want to mention how, her influence on the Obama campaign and helping, kind of reshape history and put the first African-American president into office. Carmen, did you have any feelings about Oprah, or kind of things that you want to point out about her that kind of motivate you as well?
I mean, I love Oprah.
Yes, I think most people do.
I like the old channel. One of my favorite shows on there is Greenleaf. I think that it does a great job of like showcasing the struggle that we are all in to live lives that are pleasing to God,
yes,
and to be led by the like spirit. So I really do appreciate her part in creating that show.
Yeah, I just feel like there aren't many people that are on her level, that we can look at, but I feel like she has done a great job of being someone in a high position that has the influence that she has. She's just done a very good job of being somebody that has made a blueprint for anybody. I feel like artists, even like Jay-Z and Puff Daddy, they kind of follow her path. And so
she has been a trailblazer.
Yes, definitely.
For sure.
Definitely a trailblazer. And what I find so crazy is like her ability to touch something or mention something, and it explodes from a marketing standpoint, because she has the trust of her viewers, she has the trust of her fans. And so that's something to inspire to, as an entrepreneur, to think about when you're making decisions on who you work with, what products you're going to sell. Are those going to be things that are giving you a quick buck, or are there things that are long lasting and can improve your reputation as an expert in whatever field you're in? And that goes back to, what I think Carmen was mentioning of the why behind your business, the true mission that you have. I think that integrity is so important in business, just from the simple fact that you want a long-lasting relationship with your customers, clients, and to build that, you've got to give them transparency. You got to be upfront.
I mean, I think to go off of this, it's like it's always being able to have a long-term focus.
Yeah. To
see where you are trying to go, see what that end goal is, to be able to make immediate decisions.
Yes.
In light of your long-term path.
I can't agree with you more. I think one of the biggest things in entrepreneurship is an ability to make decisions, and it's okay to say no. Like people get caught up in, the excitement of an idea or the excitement of maybe a new opportunity, but you gotta sit for a short amount of time and think, does this line up with my big plan? So Carmen, one more time, let them know how they can get in contact with you.
Okay, so you can visit my website, shoestringdetroit.com. I also have the same Instagram account, just Shoestring Detroit, or you can email me at dream@shoestringdetroit.com.
I want to thank Carmen again for coming by. And yes, definitely.
It was a pleasure.
Yes, and we're going to be doing some work together in the future soon, so look out for that. And, I want you guys to stay focused, stay motivated, go out there in 2018 strong, and we'll be seeing you guys next Tuesday. All right, have a good one, and make sure you go and get that cash flow.
Bye.
I introduce you to Ace. Ace, let's get money.